Hey, good morning. Today I wanted to talk to you about massage guns. I'm really excited. I received mine just a little bit ago. As you know, we had that advertisement in our group from Dead Pelletier talking about how to get a free massage gun. And there's been a couple posts around about massage guns in various groups over the past couple months. And when I first started seeing them, I was going, oh my gosh, another fad, just another thing that we're going to be spending money on, and who knows if it's going to work. Now, of course, I've only had it for a short time, but I am really, really excited about the massage gun. So, and I don't know if I was just in a weird frame of mind when I received it or what, but I mean, even the box that it was in, right? It was shrink wrapped and really nice, and the outside packaging was really cool. And then, look at the case, nice heavy duty case. Oh, but the really exciting stuff is the gun itself. So, you know that I'm a fan of the various techniques to reduce fibrosis. The gua sha and the cupping and fascia blasting, the deep tissue massage, quadrivarus, all of that type of thing, right? But I've always found it very difficult to do some of those things, okay? So I'll be honest here, so the cupping helped me tremendously, but I had a difficult time doing it on myself. I actually went to a therapist, so I spent a lot of money. I can't kid you. I spent a bit of money with a therapist to have sessions, the cupping sessions, and it did really tremendously help. And since then, I've been trying to use some of the other techniques, but as an example, the fascia blaster, you're supposed to work really hard and fast, right? Well, it's really hard to do that, especially on your hips. How do you get around there and move? And so it becomes very tiring. I've been starting to lose a lot of my grip strength, so it's really hard to hold on to a lot of these tools and to be using them in some of our fibrotic areas, especially around our hips and our butt and our thighs. How do you get to the back of your thighs, right? You do all of these aerobics trying to get to them and stuff, right? So the other thing is I find it very difficult to be changing in and out of my compression all day. So, you take your compression off. Well, probably a lot of you don't sleep in it. I need to say that, since I'm in early stage, I'm wearing the lymph massaging type compression to bed. That is a looser type of compression. So in the morning, I have to take that off. I go into the bath for my Epsom salt bath. You put it back on. And I'm having trouble, again, with my hands, right? Getting that compression on and off. And doing it multiple times a day is just crazy. So trying to get it off to use the gua sha or the cupping. And then you have to use oil as well, right? So then you have to try to clean off the oil. So all of this is taking up time. Well, the cool thing with the massage gun, you can use it over clothing. Isn't that so exciting? So, and since it has this nice long handle, it's kind of lightweight. So, I was really afraid when I first started seeing the posts that all of these massage guns were going to just be too heavy for me. And I'd be having a really hard time trying to move them around. But this one's pretty lightweight. It's not, nothing, but I'm actually able to hold it and maneuver it. And I'm able to get over to my thighs. I don't have to do a lot of work. The gun does all of the work for me. So let's turn it on. There's 6 different levels. So there, I think you can hear the difference in the speeds, right? And then off. So you can set it to your level. And then the gun does all the work. You just glide it over your skin and it starts working that area. So let me tell you, I had a lot of pain deep inside the tissues, okay? So the cupping and the gua sha and the fascia blasting and all of that, it was helping to work on the upper layers. And you know that I've talked to you before about how those things did improve. My skin wasn't as cold as it used to be. So I was getting that blood back to the surface of the skin. Some of my hair started coming back to those areas. I've been able to start sweating again. So I know some of these things don't sound like great things, but they really, really are. It's saying that your lymph system is working better. Well, that's another thing. We've talked previously again, and our latest Lipedema Light Bite also talks about how a lot of these therapies are very, 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 very painful, okay? So that's another thing that's very difficult when you're trying to do some of these things. It's very hard to inflict pain on yourself, okay? So, when you're working on the gua sha and you're on your hips, it's hard to press down and get that pain, and you're going, oh my gosh, that really hurts, and so you tend not to do so much, right? I'm telling you, I put the gun on my thigh, and I was on an area that doesn't have all that much lipedema or fibrotic tissue, and it was fine. And I went over onto my hip, and oh my gosh, pain. I'm telling you, I have that deep-seated pain deep in the tissues, and I'm able to ignore it most of the time, but I did know that if I did like that deep type of quadravarus type of massage, I could feel that pain deep in there. If I use the gua sha, I could feel that pain deep in there. But, you kind of, ignore it. With the gun, you can get at that pain. And as I'm using it daily, that pain is lessening and lessening. So I think we're starting to break up some of that maybe, but at least we're starting to get some movement and getting some of that going somewhere, right? I'm really excited about a massage gun, let me tell you. So this particular one comes with a bunch of different attachments. And I do want to say that, because of the special that Deb had where you could sign up and get the free massage gun, I did get this one free, just like you guys can get it free as well. But I am not getting any future payments or anything like that. Okay, so this really isn't kind of a paid endorsement, right? So want to say that up front. Okay, so massage gun, probably another one is as good. Not really sure. Only one I've ever tried, but I do really like it. Okay, comes with different attachments. You got a little knobby thing there. You got one that has a little crook. Do you see the little crook in there? So you can, get at a particular spot that is giving you trouble. This one is for around the spine and can loosen that up. And there's I'm having trouble getting out of there. There's a nice little ball. It's kind of hard, kind of interesting. The one that I've been using is this flat one, so that it kind of spreads out the pressure. And so that's been pretty cool. So, but I do want to just emphasize, since you can use it over your clothing, you're not getting in and out of your compression. That's just huge to me, right? So that's really exciting. I find it really easy to use. I'm able to get behind me, get behind my legs, because of that nice long handle. It's not as tiring as some of the other therapies. I find myself using it in the morning and at night, and let me tell you, I haven't been doing those other therapies that often. Okay, I'm probably lucky to maybe do it once a week. So, I think these massage guns, big deal. I'm giving it a huge thumbs up. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I was extremely skeptical when it first started appearing, just thinking, oh, just another fad, just another crazy thing that people are trying. But now that I've tried it, I am a huge, huge fan. As I said, I've only had it for a couple days so far, but already I can tell that the pain in my lipedema areas is starting to lessen. So that's hugely exciting. And I can't wait to find out how much better things become the more I use it. So I hope you're all doing well, and we'll talk to you again. All right, take care. Bye.